Hello everyone, it's Lemon here. We're gonna go ahead and start a Let's Play series on RimWorld. So, new colony here. So you've got three different scenarios. You've got Crash Landed, Rich Explorer, and Lost Tribe. We are going to start with Crash Landed. Get 3 people and a average amount of resources to start with. There are also 3 different storytellers. You've got Cassandra Classic, Phoebe Chillax, and Randy Random. I think for the purposes of this playthrough, we'll go with Cassandra Classic and on a rough difficulty. So I think it's a rough usually gives a pretty balanced amount of threats and chill down time. So we'll go ahead and do that. So this is just creating the world. We'll just generate here. Alrighty. So on this map, you'll notice there are different colors. You've got the ice, colder temperatures up here, and the hotter temperatures down here, and the temperate in the middle. So let us zoom in and find a suitable spot. I'm going to go for these mountainous areas only because on the map itself there will be a lot of stone. So if you have a look here, you've got mountainous, which is what I'm looking for. You've got growing period year-round, meaning you can grow your crops all year-round, which is also good, and an average temperature of 20.3 Celsius. So I will probably build here. I'm going to go to advanced here and just increase the map size a slight bit to large, close. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Now the next part is actually very important. So because we get 3 starting characters, you want to look for certain traits to be able to build up your colony faster. So incapable of, intellectual is not too bad because you don't really do much research while you're getting your basics up. However, I do not like his other traits. So I don't mind Brawler because he could be a melee, but I don't like the other 2. So I'm gonna re-roll here. Too smart. It's okay. That's okay. It's okay. But he's incapable of dumb labor, and that's really bad. So let's randomize again. I'm not even sure what incapable of scary is. It doesn't sound like it's such a bad thing. Okay, so this guy can do medicine, he can mine. I'm gonna keep him, because early on I want someone who can do medicine, I want someone who can cook, someone who can grow, someone who can mine, and someone who can shoot. So he can be my doctor. Let's go ahead and go for the next guy. Spacious, cold tolerant. So I don't want cold tolerant right now, because we're in a warmer temperature. Also, he's got asthma, but if it's minor untreated, it means you can treat it and it's gonna go away, which is not too bad. But I don't want cold tolerance, so let's randomize. I don't want any dependents. Bite scar. Bite scar is not bad. It's dumb labor cannot do, so I'll random. Abrasive is no good. They pretty much just put everyone else's mood down, so I'm gonna randomize again. When it says old in the wound section, it means it cannot be healed, it's there. So old and scar generally you don't want. Oh, but they've got good stats. Jealous, less impressive. He's very slow at working though. Heat tolerance is fine because that suits our temperature zone. Trigger happy, I don't mind. Chemical fascination is fine as long as there are no drugs available to her. But this dumb labor thing, oh gosh. Okay, here we go. So bloodlust is good. You kill people, you get extra mood. You are less likely to have mental breakdowns. And being a prostophile is actually not a good thing. Actually, oh yeah, it is a good one. Good thing. So once you give her some bionic parts, she's extra happy. However, I think she does get a down boost if she doesn't have parts. But for now, she can be my shooter. So I'm gonna leave her there. Randomize. Wow. Okay, this guy is pretty good. He's got burning passion for so many things. He can be my cooker and my grower. I've got a miner. got a doctor. Oh, I might. Should I be? Ooh, I don't have anyone who can mine that fast right now. I'm gonna re-roll her. Try and get a good miner. And someone who's decent with the other stats as well. I don't want anyone nervous. Dumb labor, dumb labor. Wow, there are no miners so far. We're gonna keep going here. Construction. Hard worker. There we go, got a miner. So this guy can mine quite well. He can be my melee guy. The other guy is... he can be my researcher. So his other stats aren't that good, but he's good at mining. Okay, I'll go with what we've got here. Let's start. So because the map is a bit bigger, it might take a bit longer to generate this map. So in the beginning, there will be a lot of pausing because you got to strategize what you're going to be planning to do. So my guys are landing, boom, boom, boom. Straight away, let's do a pause. Now, these red X's, they mean you cannot interact with these items. What I'm going to do first is have a look at their skills. And this guy's the best shooter, and he's got the best learning capability for shooting. So I'm going to give him the rifle. This guy's a brawler, so he's going to use melee only. So there's a knife, give him the knife. It's the next best shooter, let's give him the pistol. So unpause, let them equip this stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so let's just change it so they don't run straight away. We'll make them fight if they get attacked. Okay, so the next things first, we've got to find a base. Wow, we're actually very lucky. There's some packaged meals here as well. Anyway, we're going to find a place to put our potential base. So, as I said before, because it's mountainous, you got all this stone here, so it's really good for building a base into the mountain. That way it will limit the directions that you can get attacked from. So, it looks like I'm actually quite lucky to be in this little pocket here. I could be in here as well. Generally, if there was a pocket with a geothermal vent, these are very good because you can build a really good power supply later. But I might actually just choose this pocket here. I mean, my starting resources are very close to where I am already. And it's quite safe. I can block it off around here. Actually, no, block it off a bit further. Because you do need a grassy area, decent grassy area to grow some crops as well. So yeah, it should be okay. I might even just block it off further up ahead. Then I've got all this grassy area here. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, let us make some growing zones, because you want to be able to grow some crops. I'll make it, let's say, 7 by 7. I'll grow 2 zones. And then I'll grow a smaller zone. So by default it's a potato plant for food. I'm going to make this smaller one a hill root crop. Okay, none of my guys have growing level 8. That sucks. Is anyone close to growing 8? Okay, so this Steven guy, he's at 7. So one more level and he can start growing the hill root. So the hill root's important because that's going to be your main supply of medicine, at least because this medicine is, you can only buy it and it's finite. Okay, now that I've got those down, let us put a stockpile zone. So this is where you're going to dump all your goods, usable goods that you don't need for now. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to make these all ticked so they can move all these onto the stockpile zone. These are close as well. So if you double click, it will select everything of that same type. Stockpile zone, stockpile zone, and stockpile zone. I might as well move these. Okay, normally I don't do this, but because it's so close, you might as well. So let's prioritize hauling as they walk into our base. So I start with the pet as well. I don't want the pet to wander. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pet zone, expand area allowed, and I'm going to make it an animal area, and I'm going to leave it pretty much where my outside of my base is. Okay, so now that I got animals, he's only allowed in the animal area, so he's going to stay in this area. Okay, next what we want to do is make sure that these guys are going to do the right work. So anything on the left side is stuff that is generally more important, and stuff on this side you can kind of leave for later. So if there is a fire, I do want them to fight the fire. If they are terminally ill, not terminally, sorry, but very life-threateningly hurt, they should be resting. So because this guy is good at doctoring, he can be the doctor. I'll make that one. Bed rest, that can be 2. So if they're just sick, they can rest. Flick is important once you get turrets and things, so I'll leave that as 3. So this guy's got good social skills, he can be my warden. Harvesting resources, you know what, I'll make them all 3, that's okay. So the only good cook I've got is this guy, he can be my cook. Okay, for hunting, that's attacking animals for food, so I only want the ones with guns to be my hunters. So Alistair and Stephen have the guns, so they can be my hunters. To construct, you know what, everyone can construct, I don't really care. Repair, same thing. For growing, yeah, I'll make everyone grow. For mining, this guy can be my dedicated miner. The others can mine as well. Plant cutting, make that 4. Smithing. So these things you don't really need right now, but I'll put it like that for now. So right now this guy's going to be spending a lot of time mining. This guy's going to spend a lot of time cooking. This guy doesn't have that much time allocated to anything, so he can be my dedicated cleaner. Research I'll leave from 4 for now. Okay, so this is the home area, so this is where they will clean, so I don't want them to go too far at cleaning just yet. I'll leave that as is. Alright, now what we want to do, let's start our little base. I'm probably gonna have my base here. Okay, so let's unpause here. So they've hauled that. Some guys are going to start growing, some guys are going to mine depending on their priorities. So I'm making a 3 corridor space. That way they're not going to be too sad if it's too cramped, so it won't be a mood affector. Put a wooden door here, a wall here and here. Okay, I'll probably want to close off. I'll close it off maybe here. Ah, it's kind of sucky. I'm not going to close it off just yet, it's not important. So you want to give them a temporary place to sleep at night, so let us do sleeping spot. I'll put 1, 2, I'll put 4 for now in case we have an extra visitor. The other thing as well, you want to create a dumping zone just for like the random crap you don't need. I'll put that there. So that's stuff like these limestone chunks and sandstone chunks. So let's go ahead and move these. So after mining a bit, there's an area that's been revealed, so I don't need to mine that area. These are compacted steel close to my base, which is really good. So what I want to do is mine out a kitchen, as well as a refrigerated area. Then I'll probably make, if I was to make, yep, so that will be the bedroom, one of the bedrooms. I'll probably put another bedroom there. Let's create 3 bedrooms so they don't have to share. Okay. So this will be a wall. You'll probably notice, since it's nighttime, they're gonna go to sleep here in the designated spots. Oh, these animals are eating my food. It's the problem with having animals in your area. Maybe I should block it off. I don't have that much space. Well, I can clear off space here. Okay, let's say we build off from here down to here, and then we'll cut a path right in the middle for a door. Just that it leads straight out, just so it looks nice. Put a door there, put a door there. Okay, so they're all sleeping now. I'm probably gonna need a lot more wood. Let's chop any wood closer to my base first, just to build these walls. I'm probably gonna want to get rid of this panther as well. At some stage I feel like it's gonna start attacking me. And I'll want a butcher's table to chop up any animals that I do kill. That way it's just another source of food. There you go, see, this panther is just killing animals randomly. For me, it's actually a good thing. You'll kill the random animals that could potentially eat my crops for now, but I want to get rid of them before it gets hungry for my guys and my pet. See if we can harvest any of this berries. Actually, I'll move the butcher's table to this side. So this guy's busy growing crops, one guy is busy building walls. Oh, they're both growing now actually. Food is usually important to start straight early, but because I've got such a close supply here, it's actually good for me. I'll last out a bit longer. So why don't they chop some wood? Let's see, handle. I guess mining for them is closer. They're going to do some mining. I'll put mining these ones for so they can do other tasks. This guy can be my dedicated miner for now. Okay, so I want my kitchen and my dining room to be close. So let's put a dining table here. Put a dining chair there and there. So that will dictate that there's extra, that's the place where they go to eat. Alright, so we're on our way to get our simple base started for now. Once I block this off completely, I'm going to get rid of any animals inside of here except for my own pet, because they do eat your crops and they do eat your food. So you'll notice I've turned on room stat display, so it will tell you what kind of room it is, whether it's ugly, whether it's dirty, how much wealth and how much space it has. It will be important to monitor your rooms later. So the next thing I want to do after they get this stuff ready is get some power going. I'm thinking a solar generator somewhere. Probably around here. I might move the stockpile closer, but I won't build it just yet because they do get sad if it's dark in the room. Oh, see darkness. So they've been sleeping on the ground, in the cold, in the bedroom, shared bedroom. So once they have their own rooms with a proper bed, they should be happier. So the temperature, too cold. It's not even that cold. Anyway, so he's chopping wood. He's going to build this wall up for me. That's good. So now there's some basic defense there. Let's just so they're using the wood now to build whatever I need to build. The dedicated miner is doing his thing there. See, now that I've blocked it off, this is a room of its own, not the outside. Eventually I'll want to replace these wooden walls with granite walls, because these wooden walls will burn. You really want insulation from fire, so you get wildfires and other random shit. Okay, so you got visitors. These look like they're friendlies, which is good. Question mark, if you send your villager to interact with them, you can actually trade. At this stage we don't really have anything to trade, so I might ignore it. So silver up here, if you can see, is actually your currency in the game. So when you sell things, it will be in silver. When you buy things, it will be in silver. There's no fiat currency. Okay, I'm gonna create a zone in here. Stockpile zone. Actually, I'll wait till it's completely mined out. So this this door here, you can actually close it, force it to close, and no one can go in and out. It will be important when there's one of the events that can happen is called a maddened animal, and the animal will randomly attack you. But if you have a closed door, you can't enter. So now that we've got a little village going, let's call it Lemonville. How about that? Okay, let's continue. So we've got a few packaged survival meals left. Got some berries. Oh, you know, building my plants here is actually not good, because it's shaded for some of the day, so they don't grow as fast as some of the other ones. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Once I get the... let's hunt these guys as well. Let's get rid of them. They're eating my food. Hunt this guy as well. Okay, so they're hunted. I'm going to clear this home area because I don't want them to clean anywhere outside of that border. I do want them to clean inside though, so let's do that. Just to future proof. I'm going to create an extra stockpile here. So this one here, I'm going to go storage. I'm going to disallow everything, but I'm going to allow food, raw food, chocolate, and if you go to manufacture medicine, I will allow medicine, because when you grow your medicine it does spoil. So I'm gonna go to this stockpile and get rid of the food storage, because you don't want to store food outside, it will spoil. And I'll store my medicine inside as well. There we go. So see this here, mad animal. So this is what I was talking about before. So this what is it? This monkey is maddened. So if anything passes out here, he's going to attack you. I'm going to make sure this door does not open. It cannot be used. That way until he calms down. I mean, a monkey's not so bad. You can kill a monkey, but sometimes there are elephants or whatever that are much stronger. You don't really want to mess with them. So now you can wait it out. But it's fine, because we've got work to do in here. So if their construction's low, their skill level's low, it wastes resources and they fail the construction. You're gonna have to try again. It's kind of annoying. He failed again. What a noob. Alright, so we've got a butcher's table here. It doesn't actually do anything unless you add a bill. So let's go to bill, we'll butcher creatures, and we'll do it forever. So whenever there's a corpse available, they're going to cut that corpse up. See these corpses here? They're not going to spoil, so there's going to be an extra food source for me, at least until these crops mature. See, watch this guy. Chop, chop, chop. And what do you know? You got some leather, you got some bird meat. It's fresh. So this here, although it's my food storage, it's not at a cold temperature. So what you want to do next, I want to get a power supply up next. Let's just build it. I'm just gonna build it here for now. Then build some power through here. Alrighty, so with power you also want to store power with the battery if using solar. Let's put a battery here. So obviously at night time solar power is not going to work, which is why you need a battery to store the power during the day. Now these power conduits pretty much just carry the power through. Anything close within a similar vicinity will get powered up. You don't need to connect it directly onto like a lamp. So for example, if we put a standing lamp here, that power, it will get powered. You don't need to be right directly next to it. So I'm going to put standing lamps in the middle of the rooms so they don't get the sadness debuff from darkness. So I don't need one in the refrigeration room because really they're not going to spend that much time there. Alright. This is actually a really good start. I mean, normally you need quite a lot of steel, but I've been lucky. There's so much steel close to me. I'm not going to focus on beautifying any room just yet. I really do need to get these bedrooms up and running soon. Oh wow. Oh wow, okay. Big open area inside this mountain. So there's a geothermal vent there. I could probably use this area later, but right now I do not want this area open. Let's actually I won't close it off yet, otherwise he'll be stuck. So I've got a wanderer who's joined. Let's check what he's got. He's abrasive. Oh come on. I'm just gonna take his food, silver and weapon, and I'm gonna get him killed. I do not want this guy in. I wonder if that monkey is still maddened. Nope, so I can open this door now. This guy walks pretty slow. See, now you've got power here, lighting. The yellow is going down, so it's nighttime, so it's not as effective. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna drop everything. And I'm going to send this guy out. Make sure the door's not used. Before he builds any social interactions with anyone, I'm going to get him killed. Let's see. Find like a panther or something to kill him off. Huh. Oh, here we go. Yeah, go attack this guy. Incapable of violence, are you serious? Let's just hope he dies somewhere. I'm just gonna leave him there to die. So he's drafted, so he's got an underline, means he's drafted. He doesn't do anything unless I tell him to. So he's just gonna stand there and starve. Even if he's starving, he's not gonna feed himself. Okay, so now that they've got access there, let's block this off. So then he can't, oh, he can't walk back in anyway. So this is gonna be the first bedroom. So a double bed is good because if they build any social bonds with anyone, it means they have a secondary spot so they can sleep with their partners for some sexy time. And we will of course want some door there for privacy. I don't think you need a light in the bedroom because they go there to sleep generally, so where they spend undercover during the day is where you need light. So in the kitchen where they're eating, when there's a recreation room as well. So now that I've got power, I really need to refrigerate the food. So let's go ahead and mine out this area as well. Maybe to here. And then we'll chop this one off. Or we'll put a freezer there. So in temperature, there's a cooler. So in the cooler you can see there's one red square and one blue square. The red square is where the heat will exit from, the blue square where it's going to get cooled from. So I'm going to build it here where I've made that gap once they mine it out. And I'm going to make sure this room stays under 0 degrees. That way everything's frozen. When it's frozen, things don't spoil over time, which is good. Starvation. Why is there starvation? Oh right, it's the guy I'm trying to kill. No, why is he going back? You stay drafted. I'm gonna put him real far away so he can't. It takes him a while to walk back. I need more wood to build out these let's open this door. Need wood to finish building this stuff and to build this bed. Oh, there's a raid. So it's only one guy. Normally it's quite easy to fight off a raid. I am going to... Where's that guy? I'll send this guy to fight him. And then hopefully the raider kills him and takes him away. One less problem for me. Normally what I'll do is pause here and actually line my guys up to fight off the raiders. When there is a raid, if you stand behind these chunks or sandbags... Oh, he's already attacking me. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. See, I'm shooting at him. They're meleeing each other now. I draft and running back. I'm going to... This guy's got melee, so let's send this melee guy up here. You can stand behind and shoot. There we go. Done. He's dead. Undraft, undraft. So we'll take his weapon, strip off his clothing. He is actually not dead. So if you wanted to capture him, you could. I'm probably not going to capture him. So I'll leave him there to rot. Let's leave him there to rot. Oh, it's a snake. Maybe the snake will attack this guy. I'll leave him here. Okay, take the clothing. Alright. So now we've got that hole there, let's build this cooler. Boom. Alright, it's got power. Okay, so now you see the cooler's set at to put the room at 21 degrees, which is good for people but not food. So let's make it -20. So now watch this room temperature. So it's 18, 17, 16, 14. It's on the bottom right indoors, so it's slowly decreasing. So if you notice right now the food is spoils in 1 year, won't spoil because it's frozen. Good thing for us. Oh, why is it inside? Just die. Let's get this room situation sorted, shall we? I'll need a lot more wood. Let's chop more wood. I'm gonna get rid of this steel chunk in front of the doors because they slow movement speed. Right now they can walk around it. Also, I'll probably want to put some flooring here so they can walk faster towards my exit door. So now you can see the walking speed over the floor should be faster. So on limestone is 93. Let's see if I can target. Can't target the flooring. Oh, here we go. Oh, it hasn't been built. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you can see the crops here are now ready for harvest. So this guy's going to go ahead and harvest them. And they're going to store the food automatically in this room, which is good. So that way the food won't spoil and I've got a decent supply of food so they won't starve should anything happen. This guy's now dead. You can't butcher human bodies, so it's good to... They don't like seeing dead people either, so I'm going to build some graves out here. They can bury them. Out of sight, out of mind. And I'll expand this stockpile zone for the food as well. So I'll leave him outside. I really don't want him. Some of you may disagree with me, but to hell with abrasive characters. If you're not polite, you don't belong. See? So he's in the grave now. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, now that that part's finished, if you select stockpile zone, expand it, it automatically takes on the rules of the previous stockpile zone. Oh, there's still one square there though. So it's taken longer to chop up because this compactor steel's got 1,500 health, whereas normal limestone's half of that, 700. I've been a bit slack. Really, bedrooms should be pretty much high priority because you check their needs. Like, although the mood is above the 3rd notch, it's very close. It's not too bad, but if they were sleeping in their own rooms in a bed, they would be much happier. Alright, so the crops. Oh, that's the other thing. Potatoes are raw food. It's not as good as cooked food, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a electric stove here. So we've got power, so we can afford an electric stove. So with an electric stove, they'll use this to cook. So that's when the cooking skill is quite useful. So add a bill, cook a simple meal. We'll do it until we have... We'll do it until we have at least 60 in stockpile. So they'll turn these potatoes into cooked meals. So they're not building these beds because I'm assuming they don't have wood. Yeah, there's no wood in the stockpile. There is wood for them to chop though. Let's chop wood, boys. I want some beds gone. So these guys are working in darkness now, I think. Yeah. So there is some food, simple meals for them to eat. Later you can get more advanced meals, so fine and lavish, but you have to combine ingredients. You can't just have. So cargo pods usually just bring in ingredients and other stuff. I don't really need meat, so I'm just gonna leave that stuff there. If that came on earlier, that would have been good during the starvation phase. This guy's still going around. I probably should have just used him, to be honest. Like, he could have been the extra manpower I needed. Let us make him #1 hauler. How about that? He can just haul stuff everywhere. And I'll get him to die. When there's the next raid. Okay, so that's now my refrigerated area. So there's -17, 18 degrees, which is good. So one cooler is enough to keep that area frozen. Alrighty, so 3 spots have been chopped out for bedrooms. Let's put these beds here. I think once they finish up with these crops, they're going to start chopping some wood. Work. Plant cut. Maybe that's why. There we go. Chop some wood. Okay, get rid of these blocking the doors. Get rid of that. Just make a good walkway going. Door is available for them to use. I guess one guy's busy cooking and one guy's just busy growing. Make this guy plant cutter. There you go, chop some wood. I'm thinking maybe I should put a light inside here as well. Maybe I'll put it here. Alright, so once I get these 3 beds up, then we'll focus on getting the extras in the base, because now I've got a food chain going. I've got the fridge, I've got the kitchen, and I've got the dining room. I've got simple things here. Then I'll probably work on research, just a simple research. So, yep, with now wood, they're going to start constructing the wood required things. So with the research, I'll probably want to get rid of these wooden walls and research stone cutting, so I can get some better blocks, stone blocks. Eventually I want to expand into this area where there's a geothermal vent, steam geyser. So once this guy cooks up to 60 meals, he'll start doing his other things. So 17 at the moment. Alright, so all the blueprints for the beds are ready. Now the building can start. Oh, failed. Oh, great. Alright, you try. He's even slower. I think his construction level is even lower. Oh, okay. So now I want to assign it, because they're going to automatically stay on their sleeping spots. So Alistair, assign. That is now your bedroom. Next. Whoa, whoa. Ah, he was sad, so he started fighting. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. I think they need to chop more wood. God damn. I'm also going to build some sandbags here. Just be somewhere for me to stand when people attack. I'll get rid of these chunks and trees and stuff so the attackers can't hide behind anything. So this guy is now sleeping in a room, so look at his happiness level. Look at, well, these guys are actually quite happy. They could be even happier though. So once I clear out all these chunks, there'll be less ugly environment. I'm going to smooth out the flooring so they got proper floors to step on. What's this guy doing? Going for a walk. Alright, I think during this daytime now we'll be able to get the next few beds up. Might actually, yeah, let's clear out these chunks. Haul. Get rid of them. So they're all going to go towards this dumping zone here. I'm going to make these guys hauling less so they can construct these beds. Maybe I'll increase. So I've got wood. Why aren't they constructing it? They're really set on hauling, aren't they? Oh, no, that's why. I built royal beds by accident. My bad. Alright, double beds. Here we go. Because I didn't have the gold to build royal beds. There we go. Now you take the wood and build. Okay, let's make this guy for Stephen. And this guy can be for Jarrett. Jarrell, sorry. Alvarez can sleep on the floor because I don't like him. Alright, I might leave it here, guys. We'll continue the base in the next playthrough. Thanks for watching.